So you're talked about your family and the influence and support they gave you.
Yeah, so my parents were Catholic when I was born.
Okay.
My relatives, several of them are still very Catholic, and they became Baptist when I was 5. So that was a really big change, a huge change for our family. It was like night and day. And so I
Wow.
remember that because that's the age where you start remembering everything.
So that was a huge change to go from
Yeah,
being,
yeah,
practicing Catholics and
yeah,
infant baptism with your kids, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden, but when you do that, you get godparents, right?
It was my dad's younger sister, and she took her job seriously. I loved her so much, and she would always come to every event or like birthday. She always made she was there.
Mm.
And we had just changed churches and such, and I was almost 6, and she had died
Oh,
in a drowning accident,
oh wow.
and that was my first encounter with death. And I didn't. I mean, it was so shocking for the family,
Yeah.
of course, and I didn't know how to handle it. I remember going to the wake and standing there, and I'm like, can I touch her? But I didn't understand at all, and I didn't know how to process those emotions, and so that happened. And then about 2 years later, one of my mom's really good friends,
Mm.
and also someone, I went to their house every Wednesday after school, and the lady had sons, but she didn't have any daughters, so she always treated me like her daughter and such. And she really struggled with depression,
Mm.
and I don't think people realized how severely she did, and she ended up taking her own life.
Mm.
And I remember when my mom called me downstairs to tell me, I just couldn't even imagine, I couldn't believe it, but I didn't know how to process it. My parents were, in their
Mm-hmm.
grief too. And that's when I really realized how powerful music is in the healing, and just being able to, I couldn't express it with my words.
You didn't have that paradigm as a child to be
No,
able to understand even what you were feeling.
no. So I would listen to music. I would listen to really sad music. I remember that was in the Walkman era. I'd
Oh
be
yeah.
in my closet, but it helped me process so much what I was feeling. And that was when I think I first realized just how transformative and how powerful music is,
Mm.
even just in our own personal lives.